Hey everybody, how y'all doing, man? How's everybody doing? Wow, let me just say this, man. Changes are happening, man. I know I keep talking about this similar topic to an extent, but wow, man, changes are happening on the planet, within myself, within people around me, with just everything, man. Like and fast and furious. And I just got like a really powerful channeled message from the Divine Council Nine, uh, and a lot showed up for myself. Like while I was in channel, um, it was all very along the lines of um, we can't and and mind you, this has been something that has been in the process of occurring, where we can't really figure it out from the logical mind anymore. And I'm noticing and seeing how this is happening on a massive scale. I'm noticing in my own experiences and situations how I can't figure it out. I can't make sense of it. I'm like, but like, it's simple. It's like all you do is do this, take this step, then this will happen, and it's like again going back to like logically trying to understand it, trying to make sense of it, trying to figure it out, and it's like deeply requiring us to go in the heart where so many are like afraid to do, because when you are in your heart it's like really unknown, and half the time you don't even know why you're doing things that you're doing that don't even make sense and don't even add up to how this is going to uh essentially play a part in what your the end goal is that you're trying to get to. And you're like, well, I don't understand from my logical mind how this is going to get from A to B. Like, I want this B thing, but like, how is this A thing, going to get me to the B thing? You know? And it's like, you're like, oh, yeah, but I have to lean in with no fear, and I have to not understand it and yet know that it's going to be way beyond my wildest dreams, way beyond anything I could logically figure out or understand with my mind. And that's the big part that humanity is facing right now. We're being led and guided from our hearts, which so many are fearful of and scared of, because when you lead from your heart, like none of it makes sense to your mind, to your ego, to the logical mind. Just does not make sense. You cannot make sense of it. So, like, the whole of the collective is shifting from being in your head to being in your heart, and literally being in your heart all the time and led from your heart, which again requires you to not be able to figure it out, not be able to understand why this action that you're about to take and how that's going to lead to this action that you want, or this thing that you want. And that there may be like three, four more steps in between before you get to what you are trying to get to, or what in your deep in your soul is what is supposed to be. And it's crazy, man. I knew this was coming. I mean, I posted a lot of videos about this last year, and months and months ago, that we were moving more and more towards the heart, which is like makes no sense to the mind and the ego at all, which is so confusing, which is unclear, which is every which way possible, and you're in a state of confusion. And when you're in a state of confusion, it's actually good, because then you're on the right track. um, Man, I tell you what, boy, but we all signed up for this, man. We signed up to be here at this time. We all did. I mean, there's no accident that you're here, that you're listening to this video, that you've listened to many of our videos. There's no accident. It's all it's all purposeful. There's all a reason behind it. Uh, and it just over and over again, we're continuing to have to trust and surrender, trust and surrender, trust and surrender, trust what's unfolding, trust the process, trust what's happening, that it's happening for your highest and greatest good. Know that your higher self is always leading and guiding you every step of the way. So there's no mistakes that where you are and what you're doing and the job you're at, the relationship you're in, the family dynamic, there's no mistakes. Your higher self has this wider vantage point. It knows 100 or 1,000 steps ahead of you, ahead of your logical mind trying to figure it out. And yet, the hardest thing to do is surrender and let go and trust and lead from the heart when you're like, how in the hell is this going to get me from A to B? I don't know. And yet, I'm allowing it to lead me. I'm allowing it to guide me. You feel so much less tired and exhausted because you're not trying to logically, you're not like burning like tires, like spinning out tires, in your mind. And then you got like all this smoke rising because you're trying to like think your way through it. And you can't think your way through it anymore. You just can't. And I want everybody to hear this and the people in the back to hear this, because we can't do this anymore. We have to lead from the heart space, which you cannot think your way through it. You cannot make sense of it. You cannot understand it from the logical mind. It will not make sense to you. It will give you and put you in a state of confusion. This is the state of humanity right now. This is where we're headed. We're learning how to lead from the heart and to trust. And when you're in the heart, there's no fear. There's no doubt. There's no confusion. But when you're kind of like wavering or bouncing from heart to head, you're going to be in confusion because you're still trying to understand it and figure it out and make sense of it from a logical standpoint. And you just can't. And I will be the first one to sit here and tell you this, that it is not going to be possible. It requires deep, deep trust. Trust that you're going to walk across that bridge, that foggy bridge, that dense fog. You're going to walk across, and almost as if your eyes are closed and blindfolded because you can't see 2 feet in front of you, and trust that there's a plank that you're going to step on next, and another plank and another plank, and you're going to get across perfectly fine and safe. That's what the universe is requiring us to do. Can't figure it out anymore with your mind, man. Can't logically figure it out. Maybe there's still some of you that are doing it and finding yourself in a state of confusion and tiredness and exhaustion because you're burning through the rubber. So the theme of this video, which has been the theme of many videos, is let go, man. Let go. I'm having to do the same thing in so many areas of my life. Surrender and let go and trust what's unfolding. Enjoy the journey, man. Enjoy the experiences along the way, man. That's what we're having to do. And not like, oh yeah, I want to get to the end. I want to have the happily ever after in whatever area of your life, like I just want that ending, that happily ever after. But the fun part is the adventures in the middle, in between, So it's like time for us to go like this and throw up our hands and surrender and let go and trust. Trust the process, trust what's unfolding. It's getting more and more challenging and more difficult to not do that. So if you have to listen to this video, this message many times, trust and believe. I go right ahead and do it. There's activations and codes within this as well, within the frequency and the vibration of this message, also to support you on your journey. Thank you again for supporting me and Luna in every way, shape, or form. We're revamping Ripp Into Light, the newer school, and just so many things. We had to kind of come back and circle the block and really evaluate what we want to bring forward, what feels right, what feels good in our heart, you know, where the collective is right now, and not only for the collective but for ourselves too. So we've taken a pause, we've taken a break, like in June, because a lot has gone on that I'm not able to talk about at this moment, but we will. Me and Luna will. If you haven't already, man, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Man, we've definitely been going through the ringer, both of us, and we're still standing, and we're still forging forward, knowing that we have a big mission here on Earth together. And we love you all. We both love you all from the bottom of our hearts. So with that being said, man, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And, well, take care of yourselves and each other, man. From my heart to yours, from Luna's heart to yours. We will see you in the next live, in the next video, somewhere around the world. Just stay tuned, man, because we have so much to come. And if you haven't already, man, subscribe to our newsletter at www.darenandluna.com so you can get all the know-how on what we're doing, what's happening, what's unfolding, what's next. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to not be on the journey with us, man. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to be exciting. And just subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share these videos out, man. Someone needs to hear this. I love you all, man. Again, and Luna does as well. We will be back stronger than ever. And with that being said, man, I'll see you on the next video, on the next live, somewhere around the world. Until then, let's go.